Hi everyone, it is Monday, February 1st, and it is the start of the Waywardathon Readathon and the Black Author Readathon. Super excited. Tonight, also, in like an hour, Daijah and I are going live on her channel to discuss Royally Screwed by Emma Chase for the Swoon Sisters. So I'm super excited about that. I also got a package. I know exactly what this is. It's a mug. Let me just open it here. But it's a special mug. And I'm super excited. All right. It says, banging is the plot. I have a shirt that says this, but it's kind of like such a dark purple and you can't really tell. So I got the mug and I love it so much. Banging is the plot. Yes, it is. Super excited. Can't wait to drink my tea or cocoa or whatever I'm drinking out of there. I just wanted to update y'all. I did get my reading vlog up for the pop culture readathon that happened last month. My last vlog is available for your viewing pleasure. And this is the start of a new readathon reading vlog. So super excited. My TBR for the Waywardathon and the Black Author Readathon and the Black Waywardathon Light. I'm not sure when Black Waywardathon is happening, but Bree over at the Booktician, she did tell me that it's going to be 1 week sometime this month. So my TBR will be linked in the cards and in the description box for you. My dog just threw. Where did that go? Where'd it go? So I just wanted to update you really quick on that, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, February 2nd, and I just wanted to hop on here really quick before patients start coming in that I did finish Haven by Rebecca Weatherspoon. It is about a girl who, her and her brother are camping in the mountains of Northern California, and tragedy happens. Someone kills her brother and is chasing after her to kill her, and we have our male main character. His name is Shep. He kills the person who's chasing her and kind of helps her through the traumatic experience, gets her to the hospital, and a couple months later she goes and seeks him out because she can't stop thinking about him. There's those feelings of attachment, and they just kind of explore that, and they use BDSM to kind of get her through her trauma. She even said, like, quote, like, I want you to break me down and build me back up, kind of thing. I mean, whatever you have to do to work out your trauma, as long as you're two consenting adults, no problems. So I really enjoy Rebecca Weatherspoon's writing, so I do want to continue on with the rest of the series, but it's probably not going to be this month because I do have a lot more books to read for the Black Author Readathon and the Waywardathon. So Haven was for the prompt pilot, first in a series, Wendigo, Set in the Mountains, and for the Black Author Readathon, read a forbidden, dark, or taboo romance. So I just wanted to let you know that, and I will talk to y'all a bit later. Bye.
Hi everyone, it is Wednesday, February 3rd, and it's like 7:30 at night. I'm just waiting on my husband to get home, but I just wanted to update y'all and let you know that I did start and finish yesterday Mustard Based Murder by Nicole Reese. These are a part of her holiday shorts. I love this series just because it's like a cozy mystery and a contemporary romance had a baby, and then this is the product. Don't get me wrong, I love cozy mysteries, but sometimes when there is a romance or a love interest, there's not really, you know, the on-page stuff that us romance readers like. And this book, these holiday shorts, like literally have it all. I love it so much. So what happens in this book is that we have a couple. They are an established couple. They've been together for 2 years, I believe. And his name is Sean, her name is Tanisha. And he is planning on proposing to Tanisha when they go and meet his extended family in his hometown, where they're having like this community cook-off. And so he's, you know, planning everything, and he's really excited about it. He has the ring, it's gorgeous. So all of that. And then they get to this community cook-off, and there's already a bunch of drama going on. The pastor's wife is staying at Sean's parents' house. Apparently they're getting a divorce. Drama is happening, right? So they go to the cook-off, and the pastor comes to the community cook-off with a girlfriend who is much, much younger than he is. So it is like, it's a frenzy. So during this community cook-off, the pastor drops dead. And people think that it's because he's allergic to shellfish and he kissed his girlfriend after she ate the gumbo. He had an allergic reaction. It's an accident, right? Maybe. And so that's basically the premise of this book. It was so good. I love this series. I can't wait to continue on with the rest, but I just felt like this one was maybe a little too short. It did feel unfinished for me. Like, I'm going to put the picture of the book up because I am going to go into some spoilers. So if you don't want to know the spoilers, just kind of go forward until the picture of the book is not there anymore. But anyway, so our main character, Tanisha, she overhears the pastor's wife and her friend talking one night, saying that everybody believes the death is an accident and they should just leave it that way and get out of town, and when she gets the life insurance money, they're going to split it. So something nefarious was going on. But then she goes upstairs, Sean proposes, she says yes, book is ended. We don't know if it's true. Did he really just succumb to his allergy? Did something more sinister happen? Is she going to tell anybody? Tanisha, is she going to tell anybody? I don't know. I just have more questions. But that's kind of what kind of irked me a little bit. Just a little bit. But I still liked it. I'm going to continue on, like I said. And then I did read the rest of the Kilts and Kisses series by Madison Faye. So I read the first two in January. The first one is Tamed by the Highlander. The second one is Stolen by a Scottish Rogue. Love the series. So the next three I read in February, which the third one is Wed to the Warrior. The fourth one is Viking's Claim. My son is here! And the fifth one, The Highlander's Forbidden Bride. And all of them, even though they're all historical, they all have Scottish heroes, sassy heroines, they all kind of have different, there's like different tropes in there. Like the last two have like some really kind of heavily influenced BDSM moments, like with the whole tying up and the spanking. And then The Highlander's Forbidden Bride, I had no idea, but it was a stepfather-stepdaughter romance. And I was here for it. I loved it. It was so good. But that's basically what I've been doing. I have been listening to A Song of Wraith and Ruin. Look at this cover. It's so beautiful. I've been listening to that. I'm only on chapter 6, so not very far in. And then I'm also listening to A Duke by Default by Alyssa Cole. So, Song of Wraith and Ruin is for the y'all know I don't know. Y'all know I don't know. Let's look it up. Come on, frickin' load. Okay, so for A Song of Wraith and Ruin for the Waywardathon, it's for Hookman, read a book about lore or mythology based. And for the Black Author Readathon, read a fantasy or paranormal. And A Duke by Default for the Waywardathon is for asylum, mental health rep, something wicked, give a book a second chance. And for the Black Author Readathon is for age gap and workplace romance. So I'm hitting a lot of checks with A Duke by Default and I'm loving it. So I'm gonna eat some dinner. I'm gonna watch Firefly Lane because that did premiere today, I think. So I'm gonna look that up and watch it. Hopefully my husband will let me because he doesn't really technically, you know, like those kinds of shows. But I want to watch it because I read the book and I loved it, cried my eyes out, and I'm prepared to do the same with the show. So I'm gonna do that. I will talk to you later. Mwah! Hey everyone, it is Saturday, February 6th, and just did a little filming. I'm planning on doing more filming as the day progresses. I'm planning on filming a wrap-up for January, so look for that. And I just wanted to let you know that after Wednesday, I started reading Sea of Monsters. I read chapters 1 through 9 because Bree and I from the Loc'd Booktician, we went live for that. We're doing our Percy Jackson read-along. And then I did also finish A Duke by Default by Alyssa Cole. So good. I loved Portia and Tavish. Tav is like this gruff, growly silver fox who, you know, he doesn't hire Portia as an apprentice. Someone else hires her for him, and he's like, I don't need an apprentice, and blah blah blah. And so she's just a whirlwind, takes him by surprise. She's very organized, very thorough, and handles a lot of things very, very well, especially when they find out that he's actually a duke and he has to go through the process of, you know, inheriting this and learning how to be a duke. And she is just right there with him along the way and handling everything. And of course, there are some mishaps, there are some scandals that happen, and they have to fight their way through that and trust their feelings in each other. And I just love the story so much. 4 stars. I loved it. I also read Concrete Park, which volume 1, and it's kind of like, it's like a paranormal sci-fi graphic novel. It's basically about a planet that prisoners are sent to, and they are run by a number of different gangs. So it's like, if you're not a part of a gang, if you're not protected, you're basically like, you're at a fight for your life kind of thing. And there's also, when I say paranormal, there's paranormal aspects. There seems to be some magic system. Like there's one character, her eyes are blue and she can levitate things, and like a glowing blue, not like regular blue, like a glowing blue. And there's another character who can shapeshift, and there is another character who seems to be having visions of what's going to happen in the future. So very, very interesting. I really loved the first one, the first volume. 4 stars. Was intrigued by the story, but it was really just an introduction. Really nothing happened. It was just like an introduction to the characters and maybe just a teeny bit of the plot of where this series could potentially be going. So I read the second one, and again, a little bit more of the characters, a little bit more. We finally get to understand what the term Concrete Park really means. It's like a different plane of existence kind of thing, of these gods and beings that used to rule over the planet that they're on. So that was super, super interesting. So when I got finished with the second volume, I obviously go and look for a third volume because I'm hooked at this point. I need to know what happens. But the second volume was released in 2015, and Dark Horse, which is the graphic novel company that produced this comic or graphic novel, they canceled it. So it is just literally volumes 1 and 2, and it ended in a cliffhanger. We don't get to know anything. That's my life right now. So I'm upset, obviously, because in the first graphic novel, the guy who has visions, he had a vision of something happening between him and another character, and I'm just like, I need to know. I need to know how they get there. I want their relationship to happen, and obviously it doesn't happen, so I'm very upset. Very, very upset. Concrete Park is for the Waywardathon is for paranormal, and for the Black Author Readathon is for romance graphic novel. Even though the romance between the two characters that I wanted, it was just like a little teaser. Hasn't even been established yet, but it's fine. It's fine. Just suffer in silence. But so anyway, yep, gonna be filming a lot today, hopefully editing and uploading that January wrap up for you. So I probably not gonna get a whole lot of reading done today. They love you, right? All right, so I just wanted to update y'all. I know it's been a while. You know, Thursday was the live stream. Friday, you know, my oldest dog, Duchess. She's right over there. There she is. Ignore my laundry. She had a little episode. At first, my husband and I thought it was a stroke. She was very, you know, acting very strange, off balance. She couldn't keep her balance. Her eyes were very unfocused and twitchy. She'd be like wandering in circles kind of thing. And so, of course, you Google symptoms and it's the worst. Obviously, the number one thing, it's the worst. At first, our vet came over and said it was like just her arthritis. Her hip was bothering her, and it's always bothering her. She's old. She's going to be 15. But, you know, in my gut, I kind of knew it was something else. So my husband, you know, called them again and kind of really explained the symptoms and what was going on. So we got a new diagnosis. It's not a stroke. They're thinking it's vestibular disease. It's an inflammatory disease that affects their balance. So she's on steroids for the next 2 weeks, and hopefully she'll be better. Our vet says she should start feeling better and acting better within the week. So here's hoping. If not, we'll go from there. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, you know. So that was kind of where my priorities were at the last 2 days. But she's seeming to be a lot better. I think she ate this morning. She hasn't been eating because obviously she probably feels sick to her stomach. Our vet's like, with this disease, they kind of feel like they're on a tilt-a-whirl kind of thing, you know, so they don't obviously feel like eating. And she did eat, but then she did throw up. So, so she did eat this morning. So I'm taking that as a positive sign. And so yeah, I just wanted to update y'all about my life so far and where I've been. So sorry I haven't vlogged, but that was kind of the priority for me, like I was saying. But so yeah, I'm going to be filming and I will update y'all a little bit later. Bye. Hey everyone, it is Sunday, February 7th, and I just wanted to come on here and update y'all. I didn't really read a whole lot this weekend. Like I said, yesterday I was filming. I did edit a video. It's the Romance Booktubers monthly collaboration. We do our favorite reads. So I did upload that today. So I will link that in the cards for you for your viewing pleasure. But yeah, if I wasn't editing, I was cleaning and listening to A Song of Wraiths and Ruin, but my audiobook borrow for that book did get returned back to the library, so I'm back on hold, but I do have the physical copy. I just didn't get to listen to all of it. So I'm more than halfway through with the book right now. I'm super intrigued about what's going on. This book is very heavy on the political intrigue. There's a whole lot going on that Karina, our main character, doesn't know about. There is some kind of backstabbing moments and, you know, mutinous things going on. But I was really looking forward to when our two main characters are gonna, you know, not necessarily get together, but interact more, and that is happening. So we have Malik and we have Karina. And Karina is the future sultana. She's a princess of Zaran. And then we have Malik, who is coming to the city to watch Solstasia, which is a big competition that happens every 50 years, I believe. And things happen. An ancient deity takes his sister, and he says, like, he will do anything to save her. And this deity is like, okay, kill the princess. Go big or go home, right? So he's like, sure, I'll do it. And the way he decides to get close to the princess to be able to kill her is to participate in Stolsasia. So that is basically the premise of the story. I'm at the point where the two are interacting more together. So I was really hoping for that. Because the one thing I know about this book is that it's a hate to love or an enemies to lovers. So I'm super intrigued. I love that. That is one of my favorite tropes, is enemies to lovers or hate to love. I'm excited. I didn't get to finish it. I'm hoping to finish it this coming week. And then I'm also reading Sweet Talkin' Lover by Tracy Livesay. I did not get to finish that book either this weekend, but like I said, hopefully I will finish it in the coming week. But I did have a really good start to all the readathons that I'm doing. I feel like I read a lot of books this week. So I'm very proud of myself with my progress and with all the filming that I got to do yesterday. So I'm proud. I was very productive and I'm happy about that. So I just wanted to update y'all a little bit, and I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and have a great week this coming week. And I will talk to you later. Bye.